good, everybody? Welcome back to L Boxing. We back with another one. We're going to talk about the top rank schedule. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that I like schedules, so in boxing. And I went over the PBC schedule and Matchroom schedule on my channel, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about top rank schedule. I really like it, too. Before I get into it, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to tap in my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ, Instagram Boxing. Feel free to tap in. Shout out Allah in the building. Allah in the building. Salute to you. What's good? How you like that fight this last weekend? Benavidez and Plant. How you like it? My man DJ in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So we're gonna run down the past cards that Top Rank had for this year, January, February, and March, and then we're gonna touch on what they got upcoming. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, their stuff in total, they may have the #1 schedule. That's up for debate, but we're gonna touch on it. Maybe we can refresh some of you guys' memory and stuff like that. But they got some good fights and good shows ahead as well. So we're gonna get into that. Feel free to drop a comment, ask any question. Y'all know how I do. How I do over here. Feel free to tap in. I'm with all the smoke, all the boxing smoke. Let's get it. All right, so starting with in January, we had this unification at 108 pounds. This was on ESPN Plus. Cam Clavel versus Jessica Plata. This was 108 pounds. WBC, WBA titles on the line. This is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Plata came out on top. You know what I'm saying? She won the unanimous decision. She outworked Kim Clavel down the stretch. And it was a good fight. And the reason why this is important is because Sanisa Estrada fights at 105, and she's looking to move up to 108 once she becomes undisputed. So that makes sense to put this card on a ESPN top rank show. You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. Kim Clavel is coming back like in April in another Stay Busy fight, and Plata has an opportunity to fight Bermudez for the other two belts for undisputed. So by the time Sanisa ready to move up, they can be fighting for undisputed. So this is a good fight to start off the year. I know the ladies, they always get it popping, but this is a good one. This one under the radar. I know a lot of people ain't on this like that, but this was a good ass fight for sure. Chin Smoke in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. I loved it until they started trying to fight next to me. Oh, yeah, they act crazy out there. Yeah. I feel you. 817 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yahweh Smoke. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. He said, Abraham remind me of an old Don King card. A lot of future champions on the card. Yes, sir. It's a lot of good ones. Which card is that, though? April 8th. You got a lot of former world champions. Are you talking about the top rank shit? Which one is that? All right, so this was January the 13th. January the 14th. Now, this is a recap of you guys coming into the building. This is a recap of the top rank schedule for this year, the first 3 months. So you had F.A. Ajaba versus Stephen Shaw. This was a fight I was looking forward to see if Stephen Shaw was going to break out as a contender. He came up short. F.A., F.A. outboxed him. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Rice won by TKO. He cut my man with a right hand. That's probably like the only punch he landed in the fight. Abraham Nova came back. He beat Adam Lopez. You had Heaven Brady was on the card. Bruce Carrington, Shushu, Dante Benjamin. Those guys is right back in the ring. Brian Norman, he made his top rank debut. So this card was very anticipated because a lot of people was thinking Stephen Shaw was going to step up to the plate. I thought he boxed well. He kind of gave the last couple of rounds away. You know what I'm saying? He said top rank Shakur. Yeah. Oh, I think he's talking about former world champions. Oh, the future champions. Okay, I got you. Future champions. Yeah, that's a good card though. And all those guys, except for Shakur, are in step-up fights. So, yeah, I'm down for that, for sure. Yeah, Shushu on that card, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They recycle those guys. And that's what's up. Keep them busy. So, this was January. To close out January, we had this one. How can we forget it? Top rank Queensberry promotion put on this light heavyweight fight. Arthur Paturbia versus Anthony Yard. I thought Yard, he fought his ass off the best he could, you know what I'm saying, to take that shit from Paturbia. It was a hell of a fight. It was back and forth. Then Paturbia, he just, you know what I'm saying, he just came through down the stretch and stopped Yard. But this is a candidate of fight of the year. So when you guys start looking at whose schedule is the best and this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, you gotta look at the fights, what quality of fights. You know what I'm saying? What was at stake? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that goes into this, but this was a good one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to forget about how good this fight was. I know going into this, a lot of people was thinking Yard was gonna get smoked early. I was one of the ones saying that Yard might take this. You know what I'm saying? But Yard can punch, and he ain't gonna just go away easily. But Turbia put on a good performance, man. He ended up stopping him late, so I'm down for that. That was a good one. So got them fire emojis in the building. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right, so we're moving on to the next one. So getting into February. So this one was a co-promotional. Well, it was Eye of the Tiger. So Eye of the Tiger Promotions in Canada. They working with Top Rank, putting on some shows. So they had a good main event. Eric Bayanzan versus Alantez Fox. Alantez Fox was winning this fight early, man. He just got tired. You know what I'm saying? He had the Gatorade bottle on his head after the fifth round, and then Bayanzan won the fight. I thought I scored it a draw, but I mean, I can see them giving it to Bayanza because he came on strong down the stretch. So Bayanza, he's like number 2 or 3, number 3 in the WBA at 168. He ranked all across the board, so maybe he got some smoke coming. Ulysses got stopped in the first round by Valenzuela. That was crazy. Valenzuela is coming back on Canelo's undercard, May the 6th, so he right back at it. He's facing Steve Sparks, and that's gonna be a good fight too. So it's good. These guys fought early in the year, and they're getting right back to it. So that's what it was. This was February the 2nd. February the 3rd. Look, another Fight of the Year candidate. Aaron Navarrete versus Leon Wilson for the vacant WBO title. This was a good one too. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't giving Leon Wilson no props, and nobody was thinking he was gonna do what he did. But he dropped Navarrete in that fight. I have to toot my horn though, because 9 times out of 10, I be on it. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling people, yo, Leon Wilson can fight now. He can fight. I don't know if people was recognizing that shit, but it turned out to be a great fight. Now Rete got up after being stopped and spitting out his mouthpiece and going crazy, and he ended up getting a late stoppage victory. So salute to him. We'll see what he got next. He trying to get the Valdez fight. If he win, Barbosa put on a good performance against Pedraza. He kind of stuck in neutral. I'm not sure which way he's going to go. Richard Torres is back. You know what I'm saying? Andres Cortez had a good win. Landolfo Delgado, Nico Ali Wash, all those guys. Emiliano Vargas, he fought. This was his first fight this year. He's fighting again this weekend on the Ramirez Dalbe card. So that's what it is. And to close out February, we can't forget this was on Top Rank, and this was the biggest card of the year, far as pay-per-view worldwide. I think they did like 800K worldwide so far. Now I know Benavidez and Plant was crazy, but the marketing of this, we forget this was on Top Rank ESPN Plus. But Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, they put up big numbers. You know what I'm saying? The fight was actually kind of good though, low key. Badu Jack became a 2-division world champ. Well, they say 3-division, but I don't count them regular Jones. But he beat Makabu for the WBC title. You know what I'm saying? So I know we forget about this card, but it's part of Top Rank. So when you're doing your assessment, if this is what you like to do, to see which card is the best or which schedule from each promoter or network is the best, you gotta throw this one in there. I'm just saying. All right, this is February. That was February 26th. Moving on to March the 16th. John Pascal versus Michael Eafer. I don't know if you guys seen this, but John Pascal got upset. Well, he actually got all box and all class. It was easy money for Eafer. Eafer was just throwing 1-2s, Eastern European style, and he all boxed Pascal. Now, this is an IBF final eliminator for Arthur Beterbiev. So, you know what I'm saying? Beterbiev messing around and fight all 3 of his mandatories this year because he fought Yard, the WBO. He in the negotiations to face his WBC mandatory, Callum Smith. And we know he's not going to get Bivol, so he'll mess around and face Eifert. That's why they had Eifert on this Top Ring show. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised. So this was March the 16th. Man, this one just happened too. This was March 23rd, man. This is a hell of a fight too. Christian and Billy versus Carlos Gongora. You know what I'm saying? This fresh on our minds. Hell of a fight, and Billy showed a lot of heart. He shows a good chin as well, getting hurt twice in that fight. Gongora, you know what I'm saying? Gongora got a hell of a left uppercut. He just couldn't close the show, but this is a great ass super middleweight fight. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. Friday night they had that week they had, March 24th they had this card. I don't know if you guys checked it out. Ivan Zuko versus Jermaine Brown. Now this is super middleweight as well. So when they put these cards on there, they put them on there for a reason. Maybe Zuko he came out with the unanimous decision. Maybe he gonna get some smoke. So that was an underrated card as well that a lot of people wasn't on. And then last week we had Ramirez versus Comey. It turned out to be a pretty good fight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a fight we was asking for Ramirez, but Comey, he gonna just go down without a fight. But he got stopped late. Sanisa Estrada became a unified champion against Tina Ripprich. That was a good fight for Sanisa. She just boxed all night, and that's what I'm saying. I knew she had to box like that against Tina because Tina is smaller, shorter, like compact. You know what I'm saying? So she had to do that, and she got the victory. The heavyweight fight was good too. The prospect Antonio Morales, he got dropped in the fight in the winner. You know what I'm saying? Tough one for him. Remy Mortala was on this card. He got dropped, got up, and won by knockout, body shot knockout. Now he's on the Haney Lomachenko on the card versus Jeremiah Nakathila. So quick turnaround. That's what's up. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So these cards I just went through, that was the first 3 months for Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? So pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I like the Baturbia fight. Baturbia and Yard stood out the most to me. You know what I'm saying? Because Baturbia is a killer. And then I like the Navarrete and Wilson fight. That was like Fight of the Year candidate. Those two was Fight of the Year candidate. And then this is the biggest card of the year so far. No matter what nobody say, this is the biggest card of the year. So we're going to segue to what's coming up for the rest of the months. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on it. He said Ramirez, a duck, call it what it is. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I already voiced my opinion. But definitely a duck for sure. Yeah, more Tyler, yes sir. Yep, he back. I like him. He ain't really talked about that much in the lightweight division, but he right there with Frank Martin and those guys. His name should be thrown in there too. Frank Martin, Keyshawn, all those young guys. That dude can fight too. He just kind of humble and shit. You know what I'm saying? My man Robert Brown in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, we're gonna go to April, man. We're gonna get it popped off. So April the 1st, this weekend, we got this vacant WBO title fight coming up. Robeisy Ramirez versus Isaac Dalbay should be a pretty good one. We know Robeisy been sitting down on his shots coming forward lately, but he got the Cuban school of boxing if he want to pull that out of his hat. I mean, boxing and being slick on the outside of the ring, using the ring. I don't know. Dalbay, this is probably one of his last chance to do something. You know what I'm saying? So this should be a good one. I don't think Dalbay going out without a fight. I like Ramirez by UD, but I think Dalbay gonna bring it. Tiger Johnson on the card. Jahad Tucker, he got a good fight on the card. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah Mason. You got the Vargas kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pretty good card with some good prospects. Joet Gonzalez facing Jose Vivas. If Joet win, the winner of that fight, Joet and Vivas may get the winner of this fight. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. My man Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Robeisy by UD. Yes, sir. Yeah, they still ain't giving that man no interview time. Still ain't giving. Oh, they ain't gonna give him no interview time. What's up with Tyrone, bro? They tripping. Yo, yeah, Tucker fuck around and lose that fight. He about to tighten up. That's gonna be a tough fight for him, for real. He drops Dalbo in this fight. Yeah, that's possible. We'll see. I think I probably late too because Dalby, he started getting tired. He said big day tomorrow too. Yes, sir. He said Dalby, he Dunsky. Yeah, I think for this one time he won 7. I think he gonna fight hard though because I think he know this a wrap for him. Can't wait to see Brian Norman back. Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, May 13th. We're gonna touch on it. ready to see Mason. I'm ready to see him too, man. The kid is nice. I think it's time for to step them up. They still got him in 6 rounders. I think it's time. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time. But Top Rank know what they're doing, so we'll see. But yeah, he nice. The kid nice. Um, Now this one, they just announced this one. So well, actually, this is a replacement. Now this is early morning. April the 8th is gonna be circle April the 8th as a boxing fan. Circle that. It's gonna be an all day occasion. It's gonna start with this one. Kenshiro, he's coming back. He's a unified champion, 108 pounds. He's facing a late replacement, Anthony Oskagawa. Bro, I messed his name up, but the kid is 5-0. He can fight. I've been watching him. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming over, the late replacement, to try to take the crown from the man in the division. Kenshiro is the man. So this early morning, and they got a world title fight on the undercard. You got Tacoma anyway. That's the Monster's little brother. He's going for the vacant WBA title, left vacant by his brother at 118. You have Kiko Martinez, the old veteran. He's fighting the title eliminator, the IBF eliminator. He's on this card. So this is an early morning start, you know what I'm saying, for the degenerate boxing heads that want to get up and get your day going, because April 8th is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So that's what it is. He said, yeah, it's time for sure. Not for real. My man Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yeah, I like him too, bro. Yeah, I think it's time to step him up a little bit. Step him up. If I lost Ryan Garcia, I'm done. That's what you telling me you retired without saying you retired. Ryan Garcia. My man Steph in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Alright, now we're gonna stay on April the 8th. We got this one. Shakur Stevenson versus Yoshino. You know what I'm saying? If y'all notice, Top Rank and ESPN Plus been messing with Japan heavy. They got anyway. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on that later. I just talked about this card right here. With Kenshiro. That's from Japan. That's why you gotta get up early. And then they're bringing Yoshino over to New Jersey to get beat up on by Shakur. So they invested in Japan now. Just want to throw that out there just for anybody, if y'all wondering why they bring these Japanese fighters over and stuff like that. But this is, to me, I feel like it's a decent test because Yoshino just beat Nakatani. And Nakatani is one of those guys as a gatekeeper for guys on Top Rank, either coming back off a loss or top guys. He fought Teofimo, he fought Lomachenko. So Yoshino stopped Nakatani in 6 rounds. So it makes sense. And plus, he put his hands up and said he'll take the fight when some guys was turning the fight down. So yeah, I expect Shakur to put on first official fight at 135 for him and get his name back and get it going, because he one of the best fighters we have in boxing, and he in a great division right now. If all those guys can fight, it'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So there's a lot of good stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? He said that's a great market. Yeah, you gotta tap into it, bro. Tap into it. Yeah, they're tapping into it. They need more fighters. You know what I'm saying? They had Murata. Murata just retired. He was the most popular fighter in Japan. He just retired though. On this undercard, like my man DJ mentioned earlier, the future stars in the sport of boxing, Jared Big Baby Anderson, he got a good fight coming up on this card against George Arias. Stocky, short, good boxer from the Bronx, New York, Dominican. So it's a different test. You know what I'm saying? I think Jared gonna have to be creative how he do his offense, but I like him winning. And this is very important, because if he win this fight, July 1st, Jared Anderson going to headline his own show in Toledo, Ohio. So y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Big opportunity for him. Keyshawn Davis is back on the card. He got Anthony Yidget. Now people see Anthony Yidget run the box reg and see Rolly stopped him. But you got to tell the whole story when you see that. I mean, Anthony Yidget is a good European level fighter. He beat Sandor Martin. He fought in the World Boxing Super Series. He gave Baranchik a good fight, but he had the eye injury. You know what I'm saying? And the fight with Rolly was on 7 days notice. So y'all can flip it the way y'all want to flip it, depending if you rocking with Keyshawn Davis or not. And most people ain't, because he on the other side of the team, and people don't fuck with Bud like that. So let's just keep it a buck. But the boy can fight. You know what I'm saying? He from my home state, VA, Virginia. So definitely he gonna put on the show. I like it too because it's a different style. He's facing a southpaw and Yidget who got an 8-week count. So I think that would be more impressive. He can go out there and do what he do to him. Do the same thing Rolly did, but this time he'll have a longer camp. So we'll see, bro. This is a good opportunity for these guys, these young guys, to showcase their talent. Shushu is on the card. Kelvin Davis. You know what I'm saying? They keeping the theme, you know what I'm saying, for this card in Newark, New Jersey. So that's what's up, man. I like it. I like it. I like these dudes on the card doing what they do. Bob can pay it in yen, cheaper than US. My man Michael James 616. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. He said, they say, why you doing techno? I said, I'm global. Salute to you, bro. He said, Keyshawn got hands, no doubt, for sure. Yeah, he just ain't getting no love because he with Bud. If he wasn't affiliated with them, man, he the best prospect that I haven't seen since whoever. That's all that is. But him, all those guys is right on the same shit. To me, he's above a Dylan Mason in his progression. And Top Rank showing you is proving that as a fact. You know what I'm saying? I think Dylan Mason's going to his seventh fight, and he's still in the 6 rounders. They ain't even let him touch the microphone yet. Keyshawn Davis all over me, social media, causing shit, got motherfuckers mad at him. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, and he can fight. So it's like it's a little bit of different levels. Cause in the ring, I think he's more mature right now, and for the level of competition that he's been facing than Abdullah Mason. But that's not to say Abdullah Mason can't get there and will get there. So people misconstrue that shit or whatever. But Keyshawn he's ahead of him right now. I think we seen that Arayo couldn't hold Keyshawn Davis jockstrap if he handed it to him. He said that's true. Yeah. Nah, but Mason coming though, for sure. He coming for sure. All right, we're moving on. April 15th, man. We got this good-ass heavyweight fight. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with you, bro? Joe Joyce versus Zilly Zane. Man, this shit's crazy. That's how he be talking. He be talking to D-Ryan. Yeah, but it's also because he with Bud, though. If he was talking to Dick Ryan and he was with Spence, man, we'll be, bruh, yo, put him in with Lomachenko right now. But since it's because he with Bud. It's not because he just 6-0. He talking shit. He dick riding. He in the videos acting like he's starstruck. It's because he with Bud. That's the common denominator. That's the common denominator, bro. Fuck all that other shit. Because this motherfucker's a 6-0, this bad motherfucker. He bad. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah Mason bad. It's just if Abdullah Mason was with Bud, he won't be shit either. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. He said, I'm very, very high on my guy Shushu. No, Shushu nice too. Shushu nice for sure. I like Shushu as well. Man, this heavyweight fight right here though, this is gonna be crazy. George versus Zane, WO interim title fight. Man, this might be the slowest action-packed fight ever. For real. Zane coming off, he basically won his fight, even though he lost. That's basically his best performance of his career against Herkovich. He probably should have got the victory. And Joe Joyce, he's been riding real high. He stopped Joe Parker, you know what I'm saying? And nobody stopped Joe Parker. And he did that. So he's riding high. He got the Fury fight locked in for late summer. So he gotta win this fight though. But this is a good one. I like Joe Joyce though. Joe Joyce is more steady to me. I seen Zane start to slow down the stretch, shit like that. And I like Joyce. But this is gonna be fun though. 2 Olympians. You know what I'm saying? So these guys got pedigree. It's gonna be fun. He said it's Bud too. It's been on Team Bud too. I'm telling you. Because if he was doing that shit with any other team, he would get applauded. Facts. But I'm concerned with his development, the development of Key. You got power set there. But I don't know if you've been watching his fight though, because he's one of the most patient young fighters we have. And when he gets you hurt, he got a killer instinct like these other guys don't have for his age and his where he had in his career. You gotta go back and watch some shit. Since he came back into the when he left the Olympics, he actually got better getting with Bud and them, Bo Mack and them. If you watch how patient he is, he taking his time, jab up and down. When he get the guy hurt, the guy ain't getting out the fight. He is I don't know, he ain't setting the stuff up. It made me wanna. He said he just swinging. I don't know about that, bro. You gotta go watch the tape, unless you just seeing highlights. I don't know. I don't know. You making me second guess my shit. I know what I'm watching. I know he ain't out there just swinging and throwing crazy. He's setting shit up, and I know he's one of the best finishers for these young guys. I don't know. He said, "Let's keep it a buck." I didn't have no smoke for him until Cal turned him up. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. I was out there too. I love it when guys talk that shit. Yeah. I really like Joe. I don't know why. I like him too. Yo, Joe cool as hell. We met Joe a couple times. DJ can tell you. Yo, Joe cool as hell. You'll like him though if you see him. I don't know. Did you see him at the fight? I know he was at the fight last weekend. He said, "Nah." I'm trying to tell you. Let the roles be reversed. After this one, I can say Keyshawn fighting Nakathia. Yeah, Nakathia. I don't know because Nakathia is fighting Mortala. So if he can get if Nakathia get through that, I can see it. But I actually like Mortala in that fight. He said Shakur don't. Yeah, no, he was getting. No, Shakur was getting a lot of hate. Shakur get before the Jamel Herring fight, and it's crazy because he was getting hate because they were saying he wasn't going to keep the same injury. But I know for sure Keyshawn, if Keyshawn Davis was still fighting on the zone, man, y'all won't have nothing for him. My man Milo in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said Joe Joyce is a great dude. Nah, he cool, bro. He ain't like when you brought Wilder. Nah, he cool. Yo, on this undercard, you got Michaela Mayer versus Lenartu. Lenartu is the only one to beat Alicia Baumgartner. So y'all see the play with that. You know what I'm saying? Keep the storyline going. We know Baumgartner and Mayer is one of the biggest fights to make in women's boxing. Maybe the biggest, the way those girls can sell that fight. And they left a lot of food on the table in that fight. A lot of meat on the bone. I thought they could have went a little bit harder. But Mayer moving up to 135. She's number one in the WBO. You already know what time that is. So she putting herself in a position to be mandatory for Katie Taylor. Lenartu, she was a former WBO champion at 140. She lost to Katie Taylor. She had a baby. She came back. No, she won the belt again after Katie vacated. Then she went on, had a baby, came back, had one fight. Now she dropped down to 135. When this fight was made, Lenartu wasn't ranked in the WBO rankings at 135. Since this fight got made, she came in at number 3. So this I got all the makings to be the title eliminator. The winner is going to be the mandatory for Katie. That's just me. They putting the pieces together for me. I'm just the one sharing it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is going to be a good fight, though. Lenartu's strong. You know what I'm saying? She's strong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I think Michaela may have to box just a little bit. May not want to stay in them trenches too much. But this is a good fight, though. Good fight for the card. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Tyler remind me of Carlos Balderas a little bit. Yo, they got similar style. For sure. He said salute. Salute to you, bro. What's good with your override? He said, I watch him. He's okay. Nah, you ain't watching too. You watching with a biased glasses on. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, Janabe fighting in Stockton. Yes, sir. We're about to get to that. J8 in the building. Salute to you, bro. Yes, sir. That's a nice segue. You on it, bro. Janabe versus Steven Butler. You know what I'm saying? You got a world title double hitter on this card. You got Vincent Achalabio versus Jason Maloney. Vacant WBO title left vacant by the monster anyway. So Janabek, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be facing guys like this for a while. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Now Liam Smith was his mandatory. They ordered that fight. Liam Smith he's supposedly locked into a rematch clause with Chris Eubank. Eubank trying to face Conor Benn. So that leaves Liam Smith without a fight because he ain't get this opportunity. They offered Charles Conwell this fight. Charles Conwell turned it down. Now he was gonna move up to 160, but he said he's gonna campaign at 54. Y'all can call that what y'all want to call it. Well, I'm just moving forward. I'm just telling y'all the facts. Now Butler's he steps in. He was unranked by the WBO, but he comes in number 6 in the new rankings. Stephen Butler is with Eye of the Tiger. I mentioned them earlier. They're doing a lot of shows in Canada, and top ranking ESPN is airing their card. So I see the connection right there. You know what I'm saying? He can punch a little bit, but I don't know if he got the whiskers and shit. I don't think he got the chin. He been stopped by Morada, and he went down to Mexico and got stopped. So they just announced this card yesterday. Maloney Aspalario should be a good fight as well. You got Gabriel Flores is coming back. I thought he was retired, but he's coming back. We'll see how he look. You got Heaven Brady on the card, Brian Norman Jr. So they're gonna start recycling their prospects, and this will be the second fight for Brian Norman. That dude ain't had 2 fights in a year since when? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he get a good opponent and they can kind of push him because he got almost damn near 25 fights. Aisha in the building. What's good with you? Salute. He said, I don't mind his hype. You just don't mind that he's with Bud. I got you. That's all that's about. My man Kenny in the building. What's good with you, bro? Y'all can keep it 100. Y'all can keep it 100 because if he was training down at the world class boxing gym, man, he couldn't do no wrong. Stockton Randall. Yeah, it's because I think it's because of Gabe Flores because he's a good draw. That's one, and then 2. What's the manager of Jose Ramirez? He's helping this show. You know what I'm saying? So last week they got like 13,000 in Fresno. So maybe they can do something similar in Stockton with the locals and shit. So shit, nah. They'll put on a man down shirt with a big fish on it. Y'all got a lot of me, bro. I'm family. I understand it. I'm family. He said B&J back. He said okay. He said what's going on with the tank undercard? Shit. I'm thinking it's Morrell, Williams Zepeda, and Frank Martin. That's what I'm thinking. He gonna win. Maloney can box. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a good one, bro. That's gonna be a good one. Man, Chicken Talk in the building. What's good, Lefty? Salute. Yes, sir. So we moving on. This is a good fight too. This is Luis Alberto Lopez. He's an IBF champion at 126. He's facing Michael Conlon. May 27th in Ireland. This is a good one, yo. I like it. And y'all been paying attention to featherweight popping. We seen Wood and Laura. They may run it back, but that was a good fight. We got Jesse Magdalena about to face the young boy Ray Ford. We seen Figueroa and Maxeo. You know what I'm saying? Ray Vargas about to come back down to 26. So they got some shit shaking. Josh Warrington is always gonna be in good fights, and he willing to fight anybody. So yeah, bro, I like this fight, man. This should be a good one. Lopez is a road warrior, so I'm not concerned about him. He just went over there and beat Josh Warrington. He been over there before to stop Isaac Lowe, so I ain't concerned about him traveling. He got a tricky style in and out. Colin is longer, rangier. Both guys switch back and forth. Colin been fighting more southpaw recently. We know he had that epic fight with Lee Wood. That was crazy. I would like to see that again. You know what I'm saying? But he was winning that fight clearly into the 12th round. So yeah, man, featherweight looking good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So the top rank schedule looking all right, man. We're gonna keep going. He said, I thought for sure Liam Smith would get this fight with Janibek. I didn't think. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. He obligated to the rematch clause, but Eubank talking about he having thoughts about going to face Conor Ben. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe it's still not off the table. Maybe they can run that after Janibek, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. But then again, Janibek may want to face the IBF winner because they about to fight for the vacant title. Falcao and Gutierrez, they about to fight. They in negotiations right now. That's a top ranked fight right there, especially if Falcao win, and so we'll see. All right, so this one hasn't been officially announced, but y'all know this shit coming. Ain't nobody crazy. June the 10th, Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. I like the fight though. I like it. It's gonna answer some questions of Teofimo because we know one thing about Josh Taylor. He a dog and he mean. He gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? And we know Teofimo ain't been looking so tough. You know what I'm saying? Recently. You know what I'm saying? I thought shit, Sando Martin should got the edge on that. So this is a good one. So Teofimo, sometimes we can't base it off what he did with Lomachenko, which I would like to see that one come back. But he transformed too much. I don't even know he's the same fighter mentally. You know what I'm saying? Josh Taylor, one thing I say about him with all the injuries and all the BS, all the shit that went through his last year to 18 months, he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to it, he gonna get it in. He'll sit there and bang with you. He can outbox you. He can do a lot of good things in the ring. It's just been so long and a bunch of BS going on with him, and we forget how good Josh Taylor is. You know what I'm saying? So June the 10th, man, looking like MSG. I don't know if it's gonna be the Hulu or the big arena, but I like it though. You know what I'm saying? 140 is the deepest division in boxing, and these guys definitely add some. This may be one of the biggest fights to have in that division, so I'm with that. He said, "Nah, he said, nah, Dub, it's different. It's different when you TBS DJ Blue shooting. Oh yeah, that's all good, bro. Yes, sir. I feel you. Aisha said 100. He said, yeah, nah, you all good, Steph. It's all good, bro. All good. He said, Tio still trying to figure out if he still got it. Right, facts. Yo, he about to figure it out because Josh Taylor coming. I'm telling you, Josh Taylor fucking around and stop Teofimo in this fight. We'll see though. I want to see the good Teofimo though. Like I don't want to see the BS and all. I want to see him get to it because I think Teofimo is talented, man. Watching him live last August, the kid he got talent, bro. We'll see if we gonna put it all together. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, bro. Hit the like buttons. I appreciate it for sure. Yes, sir. My man Michael James. I appreciate that, y'all, for sure. He said a lot of pressure on Teofimo for this fight. No, for sure. I think it's something on Taylor too, because Taylor, man, he been out for a while as well, but he been doing a lot of his moves. I don't know, don't seem right to me. And he coming off an injury, but I feel like that injury was kind of like you know because he got this fight. That's where the injury came from. Once he felt like he can get Teofimo. But everything on the up and up, both guys at their best, it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Texas runs boxing in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said Josh Taylor looking like he like food. So that's another thing. Him coming down and weight and all that shit. All right. So y'all know we got this one. I skipped a month, but y'all know we got this one. I'm tripping, but y'all know we got this one coming. May the 20th. This one should have been after the Janet, but y'all already know where it is. Haney versus Lomachenko. Man, I love this fight, yo. And I think it's about time that it happened. And I'm down for it. I don't think it's gonna be whitewashed like a lot of people think, but I like Haney in the fight. And I put this on my Twitter, yo. I think it's gonna come down. Well, we're gonna see if Loma, in the last 4 rounds, I call it championship gear. You know what I'm saying? He always turns it up. And every fight he had in lightweight, y'all go back and watch it if you don't believe me. Probably except the Nakatani fight. I'm not sure if Nakatani made it that far. But every other fight, he turns it up like 9 rounds, 8, 9 rounds to 12. He turned it up. Will Haney be able to slow that shit down? You know what I'm saying? Put an end to it. I mean, Haney he come in on my shit. He said he ain't winning 0 rounds from 9 through 12. So we gonna see. I like that type shit. But this is a good fight. I think it's gonna be tough for Lomachenko. He gonna get pushed back. I think Haney's jab gonna win him the first half of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can run some numbers off of that. Long as he turning with him, just like how Tio did or similar, and his footwork is in order. I think it may be kind of easy early because he's quick enough, athletic enough to when Lomachenko try and make his little moves, all you gotta do is step back or two. You know what I'm saying? Put a jab in his face, shoot a straight right hand down the pipe all day long, tie him up. You know a Haney fight. Haney don't really give you too much, but if you stay the course, you can touch him late in the fight. But early in the fight, he always starts off well. So it's gonna be tough for Lomachenko. He gonna have to come up with a game plan to offset Haney. Maybe he had to start fast. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I love this fight though. You know what I'm saying? I love this fight, and hopefully, the winner of this can get the winner between Tank and Ryan. This is me thinking, but I just love this fight right here. MGM Grand, you know what I'm saying? That's a perfect spot for this. You got Oscar Valdez versus Blue Nose Lopez on the undercard. Probably not the fight we asking for, but I understand it because Valdez been out the ring for a while. He got beat by Shakur. Probably need to get his confidence back coming off of injuries and shit like that. He got the Navarrete fight down the line. Remy Moore Tyler versus Jeremiah Nakathia. We just talked about that. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. We'll see if Nakathia is, because he's been out the ring for a while since he beat Burchett. I don't think he fought since. And then you got another world title fight, Jonto Nakatani versus Andrew Maloney. Excuse me, Andrew Maloney. That's 115 pounds. So both of the Maloney brothers are gonna fight for a world title pretty soon. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I love this fight right here, though. He said, awkward presser. My man Tank in the building. What's good with you, bro? The sweet science examiner in the building. Salute. But it was good. Undercard solid as well. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. He said 8 through 12. Yeah, he turned it up. Yeah, he did it against Pedraza too. I think he dropped him twice late in that fight. Linares, I thought he was down in that fight. He came back and stopped him with a body shot. Luke Campbell, you know what I'm saying? He turned that shit up on him. Luke Campbell was having some success in that fight. What's another one? I can't remember. Corolla didn't make it that far. Nakatani didn't make it that far. And of course, Lomachenko. Oh, Ortiz. Now, I thought Ortiz may have got that. But Lomachenko turned it up enough down the stretch that they was like, all right, we'll give it to you, bro. Y'all get that big fight. Go ahead and get that big fight popping. But that fight right there is a sure indicator. It like that letting you know that one thing, Lomachenko is slowing down a lot. And he don't do well with athletic fighters. You pet like y'all watching the guys that gave him trouble, like Teofimo gave him fits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think Haney can do the same thing. Plus, Haney got one of the best jabs in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be able to stabilize Haney. I mean, he's gonna be able to stabilize Lomachenko. He said, "I'm doing film study on Dev Haney as we speak." Oh, that's what's up, bro. For sure. I'm gonna get in the lab on that shit too. This is a great fight. Haney better not let Loma steal the labor. That's what I'm saying, bro. Loma good for that now. He said, "I think Haney needs to fight the fight of his life." Yeah, I mean, I just want him to stay consistent with the jab. Make sure the right hand is in order because he's gonna need the right hand, and just play the footwork game with Lomachenko. I think he beat him. His size, his reach, his length. Like I think that's all working for him. Yes, sir. Going to the body, nice left hook. Oh yeah, Lomachenko don't fight well going back either. You know what I'm saying? And he don't like body work either. I see him complain a lot. When you go to his body, he start complaining to the referee. That's a nice little key right there. He said he too much for Loma. I think he is too. Can't wait for Haney Loma for some reason. I think it's gonna be a good ass. I think so too. I think so too. If Loma wins, we get for sure. Yeah, we get that for sure. Heisman night for sure. Yes, sir. We get that for sure. That sounds like a Heisman night fight. He said Ortiz never went past 8 before Loma. I think he. Hold on. I think he went. Did he go 10 in his? He went 10 with Jamel Herring. He went. I was at that fight. He went 10 with Jamel Herring. The fight before that, when he fought Nahir Albright, he went 10 on Showbox. Nah, bro. Nah, he went 10 before. I want to see him back too, Ortiz. Um, he knew that. That's why they chose to fight to his advantage. He said, "Don't forget." Oh shit, that's in New Orleans. He said, Haney versus Lomachenko has been a long time coming. I can't wait to watch it and see how it unfolds. Now, for sure, bro. For sure. He said, I'll go back. Yeah, for sure. And then the last but not least, and this one supposed to have been in May, but they got it rescheduled. You know what I'm saying? July 25th. Fulton versus Anyway. This the one I've been asking for, you know what I'm saying? I was asking for this shit. This is one of the fights for my new year that I wanted to see, and we got it. Both guys made the fight happen. Didn't need no promotion company, all that shit going crazy. Fulton gonna travel to Japan to take on that's so player right there. Anyway, is considered one of the best fighters in boxing. I think he is, honestly. I love his skill set and his power. He got some questions to answer because he moving up in weight with that power carry. He never faced a black fighter. That's gonna be some issues. A black slick fighter who can use the jab all night long and box your head off. Then he can fight you on the inside. So Fulton got more layers to his onion than Anyway, because Anyway got more questions. Now what he did in lower weight divisions, like if he can bring that up, then it's gonna be something crazy because he fast. You know what I'm saying? Got good hand speed, can punch with both hands, good punch placement to the body. I see him stop guys with damn near every punch. Left hook to the body, stab, jab, a jab, upstairs, right hand, hook. He got it all. You know what I'm saying? But Fulton got the size advantage, and he know how to win rounds, win fights. He can fight any type of style. A boxer. He can be a boxer puncher when he wants to. He's a good body puncher as well. We're gonna see if Anyway can take that shit. Anyway hurt his knuckle. So we're gonna see all this shit plays a part. You know what I'm saying? I know Fulton gotta travel, but he's a professional. You know what I'm saying? He's a professional, been waiting on this big moment. Anyway, got all the props and stuff from the media and shit. It makes for a great fight, man. Y'all need to get y'all ass up early in the morning and go watch this shit too, cause it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's on a Tuesday morning. Shit, if I'm gonna have to call out that day, it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they got it rescheduled. You know what I'm saying? I know 2 months later, almost 3 months later, seems like damn too much, but still, I'm happy. I'm more than happy with the schedule of boxing. That I'm cool. This gonna come right on time because cause more fights gonna get made and stuff like that. So I can't wait for this shit, bro. So hopefully everybody else, you know what I'm saying, on the same page. This gonna be a good one. I think Loma spent too many years beating up on kids. Okay, the amateur shit, right? Yeah, he got some wear and tear. I know he hurt his shoulder. He have hand injuries and shit. So yeah, he said, "Don't remind me." He said, "Tough pick 'em." He said, "Who you got, Dub?" I like Fulton in this fight. I like Fulton. Yeah, I like Fulton in this fight. He said, "Me too, L Dub." Fulton, anyways, another fight I've been looking. Nah, facts, bro. I've been man. He said, "What's the biggest matchup out of the four?" Tank Loma. I was anything with Tank in there, so I would say Tank and Ryan. Those are the biggest. Those are the biggest fight because they got casuals. You know what I'm saying? Loma and Devin's more of a hardcore fan, even though Devin got some influence and shit too. But Loma ain't selling the fight like that. You know what I'm saying? Devin really ain't selling the fight. He just got a good following. But Tank and Ryan for sure. He said, why they changed the dates? Anyway, he dislocated his left knuckle. So the date was on May the 7th, and they pushed it back to Tuesday. Hold on, I'm going to get to that. He said, oh, yeah, salute to the chat, salute to Bosco. Yeah, for sure, I appreciate that. She said, Tuesday, I have to take off. Yeah, sure. For real. I'm going to have to take, that's like 5 in the morning for me. I'm on the West Coast. I have to call in real quick. Now, I'm watching this fight. I don't care. I watch this shit in my office. I don't care. I'm watching this. Let me see. He said, remember that piano intro? Oh, his last fight against Butler? Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, I didn't realize the new date was a Tuesday. Yeah. Because I think the other date was a Sunday, and I was hyped off that. I was like, okay, Sunday morning, real quick before I get up, you know what I'm saying, make some breakfast, and I can watch the fight. But yeah, that Tuesday, that shit is different. You gotta set some reminders though. I'm gonna keep y'all posted for sure. Fulton didn't go to the body. No, facts. No, I agree with that. That's a hell of a game plan, and he have stopped guys to the body as well. So I think that's part of it. And oh man, when I watch Anyway fight, he don't like the dirty tactics. Like he looked to the ref to come break it up. I think that might be a key factor in the fight. It was always on Tuesday. No, I think the seventh. It was on May 7th. That's a Sunday. Oh, he said, "No, you good, bro. You good, all good." Yeah, yeah, I was actually hyped for that because we had Canelo the 6th, and these guys on the 7th. But it's all good. Yeah, the quick combinations. Yeah, it's all good though. So that's the schedule right there, man. I like it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little recap of what we got coming. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I can go back and talk about the whole thing. Y'all bear with me, but I like Top Rank schedule. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's cool. They got some big fights coming. And some fights they haven't announced yet. We still gotta get like Arthur Beterbiev. We gotta see what's gonna happen with him if he's gonna face Callum Smith. I'm thinking he's gonna fight him on Top Rank. I don't know if Eddie gonna be able to win that purse bid, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna do a quick recap, man. They're gonna get up out of here, man. For real. Salute to everybody coming through. Um, he said even a Monday night or Tuesday night. He said Tuesday morning, yeah. Javante Tank Davis, yeah. No, that's a bigger fight. I just want to see the winner fight each other. You know what I'm saying? But I know Shakur, he got dibs on Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Tank versus Haney though. Yes, sir. Faint anyway, hard counter punch, uppercut, blood, sweat, and tears for Ramirez Dog. But yeah, I seen that. That was good too. My man Jay Reddy in the building. What's good with you, bro? What title is Ramirez Dog for? The WBO featherweight title. Um, that's left vacant by Navarrete. So we'll do a quick recap of the top ranked schedule from January to now and what's coming up. And then we're going to get up out of here. Salute to everybody coming to the building. I appreciate y'all. So January the 13th, they started off with this unification for the ladies, 108 pounds. Jessica Plattis, she won that fight. So that put her in line to maybe face Anissa Estrada. We had this card right here, January the 14th. F.A. Ajaba versus Stephen Shaw. I thought Shaw was going to do a little bit better, but he came up short. Standing January the 28th, you had Baturia versus Yard. This is a good one, man. This is a good one. I didn't think Yard's going to hold up to that shit like he did. And he fought back hard, too. You know what I'm saying? February the 2nd, they had Bayanza versus Alantez Fox. Fox had that shit, man, until he got tired down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Top Rank is working with the Canadian promotion, Eye of the Tiger, so a lot of their fighters are fighting on Top Rank, ESPN Plus. We had this Fight of the Year candidate, Navarrete versus Wilson. Wilson had an unexpected knockdown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought he was going to get ran through, but he put up a great effort. Paul versus Fury. This card, it may have been the biggest event so far of the year. This was on ESPN, Top Rank pay-per-view. ESPN Plus pay-per-view, I should say. So yeah, Badou Jack got a world title. Pascal versus Efer. Pascal got he got upset in this fight. He got outboxed by Efer. So Efer is the IBF mandatory for Beterbiev. We had this fight right here. This is a mini classic right here. And Billy versus Gongora. This is a good super middleweight fight. You know what I'm saying? And Billy came out on top. So I expect for him to get some bigger opportunities. This card was from Italy. Zuko versus Brown. Kind of under the radar card. Not a lot of people was checking for it. We had Ramirez versus Comey last weekend. Sanisa Estrada became unified champion. This weekend we got Ramirez versus Dalbay. Should be a pretty good fight. And they got a bunch of prospects on the undercard. We got this early morning card on April the 8th from Japan. Kenshiro is back in action defending his 2 titles. It's a good undercard as well, so if you guys want to get up for that. Stand on the same day, you got Shakur versus Yoshino, April the 8th. That's gonna be dope. Jared Big Baby Anderson coming back. He's facing George Arias, Keyshawn Davis versus Anthony Yidget. So that's a good card for the young guys for sure. April 15th, you got Joe George versus Zilly Zane. I like this fight. Every time I see it, I just kind of chuckle a little bit because I know it's going to be fun. If both guys are slow, like I said, it's going to be the slowest, entertaining fight that we done seen. They're going to bring that shit too. Two heavy hitters. We got Michaela Mayer on the undercard. She's facing a tough fighter, Christina Leonardo too. She going to bring it. She going to bring it. If she in some shape, she going to bring that shit. She's the only one to beat Alicia Baumgartner, so y'all already know. May 13th, you got Janderberg versus Butler. Jason Maloney versus Vincent Astrolabio for the vacant bantamweight title. So 2 world title fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? That just got announced. May 20th, Haney versus Loma. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what time it is. Undisputed lightweight championship on the line. May 27th, we got Lopez versus Conlon, IBF featherweight title. So they got a bunch of title fights, man. Good fights coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's why Top Rank may have the best schedule, though, low key. Y'all got to look at it now. This is a good fight because featherweight division is popping right now. Same as 140. June the 10th, Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. That's a big fight, though. You know what I'm saying? I know both guys got big names. Both guys need to redeem themselves, especially for the fans. Like, they lost a lot of shit with the fans. So we're going to see. And then we got this fight rescheduled. Fulton versus Anyway, July 25th from Japan. Tuesday morning, we got to get up and catch that. Take the day off, do what we got to do, but we gotta make sure we support this. So, yeah, this is a nice schedule, man. When you look at that shit in total, it's crazy. And Tyron don't do like no big layout like Showtime do or Matchroom and announce their fights. So they just be dropping fight dates and they start to add up. So you got to take a look at it, though. It's pretty dope, though. Take us through July. And there should be some more fights coming. So that's what it is. Yes, sir. I salute everybody coming through the building as well. For sure. I appreciate you guys. He said, I feel like Robisi finna put a beat on Dalby. He may. I like him by UD, though, but he may do that. He said, hit the like button. I appreciate that, bro. For sure. Oh, yeah. Nova. Yeah. Yeah, Nova just beat him. Lopez got the opportunity, though. A rematch. He said Yard was tough. Yard should come back, man. I want to see Yard versus Joe Smith Jr. That'd be a good one. My man TBS in the building. What's good with you, Kyle? Salute to you. He said Stephen Shaw fought. Yeah, he did, man. He did. Facts, he did. He fought hesitant, bro, down the street. He could have won that shit, bro. Should have won that. Astrolabio, PBC, we come for all the small bit. Yes, sir. They coming. Yes, sir. Stephen Butler. The same dude that dug Andre to fight Murata. Yep, that's the same one. Yep, same one. Ain't changed. Yeah. He had to leave. Yeah, it's all good. His mandatory. Nah, he's not the mandatory. He just it's a voluntary fight. Bear Hunter done changed Dalby's career. Nah, yeah. I think, yeah, I like their connection though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's going to get him through the fight though, honestly. But we'll see, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live, man. Feel free to drop your comments and all that shit. I appreciate it. It was a good one, man. I appreciate everybody in the live. What y'all think about the Top Rank card, man? You know what I'm saying? I like it. Feel free. Touch on it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good. I think their schedule is pretty good. It's not nothing that they announced and did this big rollout, but I just like what they're doing. It's cool. So yeah, salute to everybody. You guys can follow me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram LDoesBoxing. Feel free to, you know what I'm saying, tap in with me behind the scenes. Stay in tune with the channel. Dropping stuff on my community page and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Set your notifications for any of my videos that's coming. I'm going to have one tomorrow. We should be going over some rankings tomorrow. So, y'all, you know what I'm saying? See what we can catch. See if we can find some future matchups and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. He said, Haney Loma, unhappy. He said when Butler was the man. Oh yeah, okay, no, he was. Yeah, okay, yep, you're right. I'm tripping. Yep, you're right. I thought you were talking about this time with Jambit. Yeah, he was the mandatory, but he decided to take the fight with. Yep, you're right. Yes, sir. Said yeah, same with you, bro. Appreciate it. He said top rank always. He said B minus. Who got the best schedule to you then? Who got the best schedule after all that shit I showed? Who you think got the best? Because I was thinking it was PBC when I created this and was getting everything ready to do this video, this live. I was like PBC got it. I think PBC got it. But when I started looking at it from top to bottom, yo, Tyrann got it. But tell me who better what's the grade for the other promotion companies or networks? Let me know. I like to hear that. I like top ranked cards. Yeah, I do. And top rank, like you go to top ranks events, they put on a show now with the rain car girls, and they put on the show. The DJ is alright, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're looking for. But me, I like going to all the fights. You know what I'm saying? Mingling, talking to fighters and whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. I like doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But I like all of them the same. It's like kids and shit. Like you don't like put one kid over the other. It's boxing. I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. So I got your cash. I mean, I appreciate that, bro, for sure. Appreciate you all day long. Peace to you, bro. He said PBC matchmaking for the last 10, 20 months though. No, it's cool. No, facts. I like it. It's the best, but still B minus. He said you counted some overseas cars that won't be woke to see. I'm still going. I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. My man teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? He said Tyrann got a lot of the trade fights, fights that people really into boxing with. Like, yeah, for sure. A lot of hardcore fan fights. But I like, but shit, don't get me wrong though. That Benavidez plant shit that shit was fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was at that bitch. That shit was crazy. Tyrann can definitely hang. Yeah, I like where they come from. What that come from. PBC got the big events right now. They do tank twice in 4 months. Benavidez and Plant. About to get Earl Spence. Yeah. It's just I just love it. Just keep that shit coming. Just don't stop it. That's all I'm saying. Don't stop it. Give me another schedule. You know what I'm saying? And Billy Gongor. Yeah, that was a low key fight. Nobody was touching on. So those little shit matter though. Smash a light. Appreciate that, bro. Michael James. I like PBC too, but the zone is the problem child. No. Yeah, the zone. Yeah. I like the zone too, though. You know what I'm saying? I like the car they got on April 8th with Bam. I like Bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to see how AJ look this weekend. So they're the problem child. Yes, sir. He said, now that you've done laying out the top rank car like that, definitely solid. No, thanks for sharing. No, I appreciate you, bro. No, yeah. I like that's why I like schedules though. Like I don't need fight card every week from every like from PBC. I like how they did it. You know what I'm saying? They had two cards in February. I think they had they had three. They had three in March. You know what I'm saying? April they got one, I think. But that's Showtime though. Showtime got a showbox. You know, no, they got two cards. PBC got two. They got Fundora and then they got Tank and Ryan. So 2 a month is cool with me. I just want to see it laid out so I can be like, shit, I might slide to this fight if they close enough to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me thinking as a fan. I can get my business in order and be like, yo, let me take this weekend off. That type shit, but. Regardless, it don't matter when they announce the fight. I'm watching. I'm just trying to figure out if I can go to the fight or not. Because sometimes you need a little bit more leeway on that. You need some time to prepare for that if you want to go. But watching it, shit, I'm buying all them pay-per-views. I don't care how much they cost. You know what I be streaming? I'm gonna put it out there. What I be streaming is like is UFC cards. That's what I stream. I don't stream boxing shit. I buy that shit. But UFC, I be streaming the hell out of that shit. Facts. He said they consistent. Aisha laughing. The zone is trash. Man, I don't think they trash, yo. I'm telling you, I don't think they trash. I like them. I don't. They gotta step it up now. They've been having some mishaps. If you want to add in with Golden Boy, they've been losing shows and shit. Zerto coming in as a damn heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? We just lost Virgil and Stanionis. That may get pushed back to the summer. So if you factor that in, then I'm with you. But I don't know. He said salute to women's boxing now for real. Best thing on the zone is the Memphis card. Yeah, those should be entertaining though. I ain't gonna lie though. Yeah, yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was fun though. I seen that shit. That shit is fun though, for real. I'm telling y'all, this look, what's the name? Look, yeah, I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it. I still be watching that shit though. I may not watch it when it's going on, but I always go back and watch it. Those dudes be getting it in. Oh yeah, yeah. I be streaming the UFC cards, yo. Shit, I do them like they do us. I be streaming them shits, and it's crazy. People complain about boxing pay per views, and they be like they complain so much. They're the same ones complaining about how much a pay per view costs. It would be the same one arguing with somebody that Tank ain't selling or Tank not a star or Tank can never be Canelo because look at his pay per view numbers. He only doing 300K. Canelo did this and this. Well, if you don't buy the pay per view, then of course you know what I'm saying. But those be the same person that say the pay per view price is so high for Canelo for Tank. They ain't saying the pay per view is high for Canelo. I ain't heard people saying, man, Canelo and Ryder on pay per view. They tripping. No, I ain't really hear that shit. They talking about Tank and it's $85 or whatever. Man, it don't even matter. If you want to watch it, if you want, like people do whatever they want to do. If you want to stream it, stream it. If you want to pay for it, I like to pay for it because one, you supporting the sport, and a person like me that in the sport, I'm in the sport now. I was just a fan. Now I'm in the sport, and I provide content for people. You know, the people that rock with me to come listen to me. Y'all value my opinion. I appreciate that shit. So I be like, shit, I'm gonna watch it. And just as a fan, I don't want to be watching no fight, and I got the shit buffering and the shit got to tap on the damn computer and shit. You know what I'm saying? It goes all right when Tank throwing a punch, and then I miss it. I gotta go to Twitter to see what happened. Nah, bro, I wanna order that shit in the comfort of my home, sit my ass down, get my food and shit. Everybody around, let's watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like the old days, that type shit. He said, "You think T.O. Taylor fight?" Yeah, I think it happened. I think so. I think it happened. Virgin scared or bright lights. I don't think he. I don't know, man. I have to say, I don't know. I That's just crazy for the same situation. Two, basically, you know what I'm saying? Back to back years. That's crazy. Back to back training camps. I like boxing, so I pay for the fights. I watch Fight TV, boxing, whatever. Oh yeah, me too. No, facts. I be watching those small shows too. If I remember, there be a lot of those. Is this dude a Liam going to first bid? Yeah, no, he alright. He a little bit tall, a little rangy. He come to fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Aleem gonna run through him though. But they got the press bid tomorrow. We gonna see. He said, "Oh yeah, that Aleem post made me a little sad." Man, I'm glad for him because he on the outside looking in. He should get an opportunity at Cool Boy Steph or at least the winner. If he can't get the winner of that, he should be fighting Neri next. But I don't know. She said right. He said, "What's up with Rais?" He got a purse bid coming up, a WBC eliminator against a kid named David Picasso from Mexico. So they got a purse bid coming tomorrow. We should hear something about it. So yes, sir. Said thank you for this. I mean, I appreciate you guys, man, for sure. My man Steph in the building. While Tyler fighting back to back. No, it is. Yeah, I didn't think he would do that, but I salute it. I salute that though. But he fighting a tough guy now. He can't. You know what I'm saying? He got to keep his defense tight on this one because Nakathila he punching. My crystal ball is saying he messy right now. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything, so I ain't gonna say nothing. He said nice. He said dude chopping out. Man, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I want to salute everybody coming through the building, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys for sure. He better not come in cold like it did. Yeah, no, facts. That's big facts. Because Nakathia, he's punching. Shakur tell you for sure. There's a reason why Shakur was running that fight. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Y'all stay locked in with the content, set your notifications, tap in with my community page. I'm gonna try to drop something every day. Just any news that pop up out the blue, I got you guys covered. But salute to everybody. That's my time, and I'm out.